Welcome. Today we are previewing England versus Ireland, one of Test match to be played at the Lords. Ireland are playing their only seventh Test match. They didn't play a single Test match after 2019 due to COVID and scheduling issues and financial issues. This year they're playing their fourth Test match. Although, according to their statements made by the captain, this is not very important to them. Yes, a Test match at Lords, not much important to them as compared to the World Cup qualifiers that will be happening next month in Zimbabwe. Ireland have a pretty good solid squad, and it's difficult to predict their 11. They have Paul Sterling, Mark Adair, Captain Belbren is there, and Harry Tector, one of the most bright prospects of their Irish cricket. England have announced they're playing 11, which includes Zach Crawley, Ben Duckett, Ollie Pope, Joe Root. Yes, Bairstow is there, Harry Brook is there, Ben Stokes is there. They got a surprise in the bowling department. Although added as a cover, Josh Tongue is making his debut. Jack Leach is there, Stuart Broad is there, and Matthew Potts. Surprisingly for me, Chris Wokes is also not playing, probably as a precaution to Ashes or some other niggle is there. James Anderson already not playing. Ollie Robinson is not playing. Mark Wood is not playing. So England have got, apart from Stuart Broad and Jack Leach, two pretty young fast bowlers. Matthew Potter has only played, I think, 4 or 5 tests last summer. Uh, I think against New Zealand and England, India or South Africa. I think he doesn't have more than 5 Test match experience, whereas one is making his debut. There's also question marks about over Ben Stokes bowling because he was injured in the IPL recently, and he returned home early to be part of this Test match. uh, Talking about Ireland, they have a pretty solid squad, but according to the conditions and looking at England's bowling, it should not be a cakewalk for England. Although England are favourites to win it, I don't think it will be a cakewalk for them. Ireland should give them a pretty tough time. And last time around, if you remember, they bowled out England for 78, and actually they themselves collapsed. That's why England ended up with a victory. Otherwise, there was no chance that England should win it. I mean, first day after the World Cup, and England got bowled out at 78. That was embarrassing. So I think they should be pretty good to go. One thing that England have not included Ben Foakes. Yes, he was the best wicketkeeper batsman in their country, and they've not included him for Johnny Bairstow, who's not played cricket, international cricket for I think close to 8 months because of the leg injury he had, and he's straight away drafted in as wicketkeeper. So that's gonna put all eyes will be on him to put on a good show both in front of the stumps and behind the stumps. Although Harry Brook did very well in the test opportunities, 8 9 tests he has played, he's had a very poor IPL. Although he scored a century, apart from that, he struggled in each and every innings that he played. I think ended up with a golden duck. Uh, so all eyes will be on him. I think Ben Foakes should be in line for the Ashes. I don't think it's a good idea to give gloves to Ben Stokes. Sorry, Bairstow. Ben Stokes can't take the gloves. So I think Ben Foakes should be back for the Ashes. Like, subscribe, and share.